Hey, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing really well. Well, why don't we just begin tonight? Obviously, we're all here because of Eric and Sandy, and they are outstanding people, outstanding friends, but we are here to celebrate them. That's the deal, isn't it? We're not just here to get a book or buy a book, but we're actually here to celebrate them. So why don't you give a huge round of applause to Eric and Sandy.
You know, something that I talk a lot about is proximity is power. There's now undisputed evidence that now shows that you are the average of your 5 closest friends. The company that you keep determine who you are. And what Eric's done here today, he's asking you today, be part of his proximity by getting a copy of his book.
Well, so Let There Be Darkness is one of the 2 books that I wrote. In 2002, I was in Ghana. My dad had given me a one-way ticket to go back to Ghana because I had 4 suspensions in high school, and I was meant to be expelled, but I was the fastest kid in the school. So around 2002, I got to a point where I was very, very depressed, and I thought to myself, well, you know, I really don't see a future for myself. I came to a point where I thought, you know, what is the point of life? And at that moment, I attempted suicide. Not once, but twice. The reason why I wrote the book is simple. It's because I believe that even in this room right now, there are people here who will change the course of the future. And I want to be a person that can place something like this in their hands and be a voice also that can speak to that inner greatness, so those people will become everything that they were born to become. I began this journey at the time, just writing and journaling my thoughts about David. And I think around 2012, I really felt on my heart that I wanted to encourage the Davids of the world. And when I say the Davids, I'm not referring to any gender. I'm referring to people like David who come from the broken families, people who come from the poor backgrounds, people who feel like they're up against challenges in life that seem like a Goliath. I wanted to be a person that can encourage these people to overcome their Goliaths in order to change their world.
I just want to say congratulations to you, Eric, because something was in your heart, there was a desire in your heart, there was a dream in your heart, and you went after it. And I don't know about anybody else in the room, but I always admire men and women when I see passion, when I see conviction, when I see a desire to do what they say can't be done. And they said you couldn't do it, they said you wouldn't do it, but it was in your heart from the beginning. You dreamt it, you thought about it, you planned it out, you dreamt it out, you stepped it out. And so to Eric, we want to say congratulations and well done tonight. Why don't we give it up for this man?